Hello everyone and welcome along to ILR6. It's round 8 of the season and we're here from the Paul Ricard circuit in France. It's good to be back, guys. It's been, what, probably almost a year now since I've been on commentary. As we see Capava there going wide, but yep, it's been about a year now since I've been on the mic for ILR, so it's good to be back. And also I have, alongside me tonight, we have my old friend. It is The Matter, Matt. It's been a long time coming, but finally we're back for ILR.
Yes, we are back. Come on, let's go. It's been a long time. Season 4, ILR4, when we were last commentated. Mate, unbelievable. In 2 seasons, gone from 4 tiers to now 8. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah, glad to be back. We're going to see if what ILR6 drivers have in store for us.
Yeah, indeed. Talking about unbelievable, this weather. It's not normally this wet for this part of France, but yeah, we've got some wet weather here this evening, and we have about 10 minutes to go in this session, so we'll do a quick rundown for you guys. On pole position at the moment is currently Joe CNFUC with Nipro, who I think, if I'm not mistaken, Matt, is the championship leader. Yep, he is. He got the one last time out in Canada, with Easty Mats in 3rd place. Scott, who I know very well, used to race with him back in the good old ILR2 days. He is in the Red Bull, currently in 4th position. I think he's just getting some space there to start his lap. Well, I'm not quite sure what he's doing, probably getting out of the way of another car. With Bastos in 5th. Yeah, indeed. Well, there are, what, like 100 and some, I should have researched that, but 160 something.
Yeah. So many layouts, yeah.
So Scott could have chosen any layout there to go, but yeah, we'll go down the order. Bastos in 5th place with a 145.1 as he comes into this pit lane, Matt. I'm not sure about you, but I haven't really practiced for this layout. I know it was just updated, but yeah, it should be tricky tonight for these guys.
Yeah. So some might forget. I think I was in a league race yesterday where one of the drivers did forget. So that was that was funny. But yeah, let's hope the drivers have practiced this up. It's a bit, the exit as well has been changed as well, so yeah, hopefully no dangerous entries, re-entries from the pit lane, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely one of the more tricky parts of the circuit now. I mean, for myself, I haven't really practiced. Obviously, we're used to the pitting in and the start-finish straight, but the guys will have to get used to that quite quickly, as we see the Racing Point taking a quite conventional line through there. But yeah, we'll get back to the action. Is there a yellow flag in the last couple of sectors? I wonder if that's just people backing off to give them some space. But yeah, we've not been told whether it's going to be wet or dry in the race, so it should be a surprise for us all. But Matt, it does, if I'm not mistaken, look as if it's drying up a little, would you say?
Yeah, it looks like it might do. If it does, we might see a few drivers going basically straight on for as long as possible, because the track allows it and we can do it. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think at the moment it's still raining, so it's still intermediate conditions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's a lot of people in the pits. Well, as I say, that's quite a lot coming out. That's just typical there, typical commentator there. But that just makes me think that maybe, just maybe, these guys are expecting it to dry out towards the end. We have 7 minutes to go, so the guys should get a couple more runs in. Let's see, who should we ride on board with here? Let's ride on board, I think Ivor's possibly starting a lap in 7th place, the Ferrari driver, into this tricky turn. Yeah, it's so easy to run right here and invalidate your lap, but he looks to have done that pretty neatly. We'll ride on board with him. As you can see yourself here, Matt, there's just so much runoff area if these guys go wide, and it's coming now to the end of.
I think that's why a lot of drivers don't like this track. There's just so much runoff. I think the old layout used to have grass, but I think it's either, I don't know what other series. I think there's just so many other layouts. I think it's just easier to have no grass and just have this painting on the track. So yeah. I think that's why.
Yeah,
I'm hearing in the comments, although that it's no rain in the race, or it's been raining in the race. So I think the strategy here is try not use. I think it's light rain as well. So try not use all your intermediates in this qualifying session. I think that's the plan, really. Yeah.
No, definitely.
We shall see, though.
Indeed, as we've now got another yellow flag in Sector 1, but we'll keep riding on board with Ivor just now, as he's coming up to the end of his lap. Got the Alfa Romeo in front of him. Might distract him a little, but this is a bit, oh, and he's losing. It's very, very understeer of that Ferrari, but in these conditions it's expected, as he's now coming up to the final, we see the final corners, and he pits just like that. So these guys probably have one more go at setting a quick lap. As we see now, Bastos on a lap, down in 7th place, the Toro Rosso driver, coming through this long back straight. Talking of other track layouts, they were going to remove this chicane, but Matt, it's a very good place to overtake in the race, isn't it? Oh,
yeah. The overspeed you get as well. If you have the right setup on, you can gain so much on this game and in real life as well with the DRS. And just getting that move in there, it's just bittersweet. Also up in this right hander here as well. Trying to get the cutback down in here. You know, there's a lot of drivers go wide in and late in. So yeah, that's another nice little cheeky overtaking spot. This probably isn't one. Probably will try it. You'll probably see one driver try it, because he had a bit of oversteer moment there. It's a tricky corner, that is. So tricky. This one, yeah, I think you don't want to overtake here. And then you see some drivers do take it in first gear, just get that turn in, and then straight back up to third. Yeah, it's looking like a good lap. But yeah, we'll see where he puts it. 5th, 4/10 well, in the top 5. So we'll see. He's got 4 minutes to go, so I'm sure he'll have another lap in him. I'm sure he would have filled up for that amount of runs. Yeah, who's just on there? I think Eastie's just on 2nd, 2/10 off Biggery, or Bigsery. Yeah, so yeah, it's all, the gaps are all closing down now. We'll see who can nail a lap in these tricky conditions. Indeed, let's have a look. We're on board here with Joe as he's coming up to the line. He was on provisional pole just about a minute ago, but what can he do? And he goes, wow, he was second with a 43.8, just over a 10th off pole position. Well, guys, we have 3 minutes to go. So we've got Gigi Bigsery on provisional pole with Joe in second. Easty Matt's in third, only what, 2.5 tenths off pole position. Nipro is in the pits. I wonder if he'll leave it to the last second there as Scott goes third. Good luck from Scott there. JTX is in 6th with, sorry if I murdered the names, guys. Pituka in 7th with Bastos in 8th. Matt, how do you say 8th and 9th place again? Because I am terrible with names. Oshin, thank you very much. I should know, because Oshin follows me on Twitter, but okay, yeah. I should know how to say his name, but I'm very sorry. I know from TMC and all this stuff. I know a couple of drivers from other leagues. Johnny R95 from ALR, obviously been disqualified for some reason. He did put in the chat for waiting in a safe space to rejoin the track. Obviously the game didn't realise it was a safe space and has disqualified him. So yeah, so he'll be going from the back. But yeah, it's turn 1, turn 2. It's always tricky, but I think if you can't get through there, you can always, run off. Avoid getting damage. You can always yield positions back. But yeah, there's only 3 drivers yet to set a lap. So I think OMG Prix is on his out lap. He's just about to start his lap in sector 3. Dion from 18th, he's on his out lap, so he's doing 1 lap and that's it. Heavy T, Mr. T's uncle or cousin, Mr. Heavy, is in 16th and he's about to start his lap and coming in sector 3. Yeah, it's going to be a bit close at the front, I think. I think Scott's just starting his lap now, so we'll see as he comes into turn 1, down to 4th. yeah, holding it into fourth. Try getting. Oh, he might have been validated. He's up there. It's carrying on though. Yeah, we'll see how he gets on, but I think that might be invalidated. Joe's in the pit, so he's. Well, I think that's it for Joe. Victory, I think that's it for him. Probably got no more intermediates left. Probably Scott is the only one. He's slightly up as well in his lap. So, yeah, I don't think Rebecca is +7. No, he's a slow lap, so I think this is it now for Rebecca. Can he find those three, well, just over 3/10, or just under 4/10, I mean, to get into the get pole? Yeah, Patuka is about to start his lap as well. Where's Oshin? Oshin is 4/10 down. Well, not 4/10 down, 4/10 up. I mean, but he's got to find another 5/10 in the last sector to try and challenge. Yeah, Big W's. Well, I think he might have another lap in him because he just improved. Heavy T is a bit too heavy on the throttle and he has lost it. Yeah, OMG Prix. It's about to cross the line then, Paul. So let's see where it puts him.
Yeah, indeed.
Can he get inside the top 10? Where's it going to put him? 8th. There we go for OMG Prix is here. And that is definitely an OMG moment. He gets him 8th. Dion. Oh no, you don't love the puns, don't you, Paul? Dion, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, Heavy T is just. Yeah, well, we're not going to do on him.
Giving up. I think giving up is the word.
Yeah, he's giving up, mate.
I think he's there.
Oh, yeah, starts to run out of fuel. And, yeah. So, it's like Victory's on pole then. Unless Rebecca can.
Keep an eye on Nipro. Keep an eye on Nipro. He's coming into the final corner of the championship leader. He was 7/10 up on his time. This could be very close to pole position, if not pole position itself. As he's now come up to the line.
6/10. Oh, it's close. It's going to be close. Oh, he gets it.
There we go.
2.5, or just over 2.5 He gets pole. So I think that's it, Paul. So I don't know if you want to run down the grid, or just wait for Patuka to cross the line.
Yeah, just having a look in the comments. Heavy T didn't manage to set a lap time. Well, I think we've seen that with the celebrations in the final sector. But yep. Pinarino has pitted, and there was a couple of improvements there towards the end, but yeah, your championship leader Nipro Racing takes pole position by 0.2 of a second from GG, and we'll finish off the rundown in a second as the Toro Rosso and Alpha seem to be having a little bit of fun on the back straight, so could be one to watch out for. But yeah, that was a thrilling qualifying session, guys. We've got rain in the race, and there we go, the Dutchman lock out the front row. It's Nipro Racing from GG Big City in second. Joe, who's currently second in the championship, is in third with Scott in fourth. Usha, I can't say, in fifth with Itzy Mats in sixth. Rebecca in seventh.
Shane in fifth.
Yeah, Shane in fifth. Thank you, Matt. I will get that name eventually. With Patuka in eighth, GTX in ninth, and oh my god, Prix is here in 10th. We've got Bastos, Big W, Speed Iceman, Cup Avi, Ivor, Pinarino, Dion, Stiggy, Johnny R95, and Heavy T, who was having a heavy time in that off run in the final sector. So yeah, Matt, that was, if anything to go by, it looks as if Nipro could be quite far out in front of this race if the conditions stay as they are.
Yeah, he was under pressure there till he was down. Where was he? 9th, 8th. You know, he was under pressure there to get a lap, get his pole position lap, and if he can hold it in the first lap, you know, sure he's favourite. But we'll see. We'll see how what the other guys can do.
Indeed, but first we've got the formation lap to go through. We do this in every single ILR race. Just gets the guys ready for the start of the race, get their tyres, well I was going to say up to temperature, but I don't really think you'll get much temperature out there today.
Just get them more wet, I think.
Yeah, well, that's a given. That's a given. But here we go. We are going on the formation lap, and of course everyone, you would imagine, would be starting on the wets, but this is F1. And most of the time it doesn't happen that way. Oh well, they're on the inters, So we will go through the starting grid with Nipro Racing. That great lap in qualifying to take pole position, knocking your food cones over there. With GG Bigsy in second. Joe, good lap from Joe there to qualify in third with Scott in fourth. And Matt, you'll have to remind me of fifth place again because I'm so sorry. Just sack me right now.
O'Sheen.
I will get your name, mate. I will get your name. I'm so sorry. Easty Matt. Yeah, O'Sheen. Oh dear, more like.
Oh, no, you don't know, mate.
Easty Matt's in sixth with Rebecca in seventh. Petuka in eighth with JTX in ninth. OMG Breeze here in 10th with Bastos in 11th in the Toro Rosso. Big W, who I think he is Australian if my memory serves me right, is in 12th with Speed Iceman in 13th. Kapafi Muffin, I love that name, in 14th with Ivor Bryan in 15th. Pinuino in yep, with in 16th with Dion in 17th. Stiggy, I love that helmet, Stig style, in 18th place. Johnny R95, I'll always remember that race. I think it was ILR winning right round the outside at Brazil. It's one of those great moves that I can always remember. And Heavy T, well, he's got quite a heavy job to do back there in 20th place. Yeah, guys. Just before we start this race, of course, we had the devastating passing of Antoine Hubert at Spa only a couple of weeks ago. So let's hope today, guys, we have a great race. And yeah, Matt, let's go racing for Antoine, as they say. As we're now forming up to the grid, the Alfa Romeo in pole position with the Renault just alongside. And it's a very, very tricky run down to turn 1. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a clean start. And now the green flag waves at the back. We're getting ready now for the start of the race. As we see Heavy T there at the back in the Mercedes, just lining up on the grid. So that's us just getting ready now. Green flags are at the back. Heavy T's lining up on the grid. And we're getting ready for this 27 lap race. And here are the lights. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go for the French Grand Prix. Nipro gets a good start with GG Bigsy just alongside him. And we'll go back to this broadcast view. And it looks as if Joe is now up to second with Scott in third. We'll watch the contact here if there's any chaos in the background. It looks like a clean start from the front view. We'll have a look through the order, see if anything has changed through the back. But it all looks pretty neat at the back, Matt. We'll go back to the front. From what I could see anyway, but we're on board.
Yeah.
Stick to the front at the moment with Nipro. And it's a good start there from Joe, who's now attack. Oh, there's a Toro Rosso. I'm not sure who that was, but taking to the escape road. And yep, from that start, at least from where I seen it, Matt, that looked pretty clean. What did you see at the back?
Yeah, it was. I think a couple of people were going to come in and change their wings. Yeah, it's always going to happen at front. Well, it's not always going to happen at most circuits, really. Especially in the wet. You know, knowing the braking points, especially with heavier fuel in qualifying, it was going to be a bit tricky. So yeah, I've just been on board with PTRL Perifino at the back. I think that's the best view to see how the other people are going on, really, in the mid-pack anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll go back to the front. Nipro is under pressure from Joe in this early stage. And you would have thought that Nipro would have been pulling away with that qualifying lap, but Joe at the moment is sticking with the Alfa Romeo up front. And we're almost at the end of lap 1 now, so we will run down the order in a second. As Joe is looking really competitive out there. He's almost challenging Nipro into that final corner. Can he get the switch back though? Not at the moment. So we're just coming across the line. So we'll go round them down the order. It's Nipro, from Joe, from Scott, from Bigsy, from Ishan, I can't say the names, D-Mats in 6th. O'Sheen Vituka in 7th. With OMG it's Prix in 8th, with GTX in 9th, and Kubavi in the top 10 as he's ran wide there. And the McLaren of Speed Iceman could challenge for that top 10 spot. But we'll now go back to the front because Joe is now still only 4 tenths behind Matt. And he looks to be putting the championship lead under pressure at this moment.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at the big gainers and losers in the first lap. Triple V Muffin gaining 4 positions, and Rebecca losing 5. So not a good start for him. Also, not a good start for Beta. He's losing 2. Well, Kavufi now up to 5 positions as he's just got to move on to JTX. So that's now up in 9th. So a great start, great opening lap or so for Kavufi Muffin. Yeah, we'll see how he gets on. The remainder of the race.
Yeah, indeed. So again, still up front. These two are just hammering tongs at the front. The 2 guys in front of the championship, and they're giving us a good show at the moment.
Well, they've already opened a 1 second gap on Scott. So yeah, Scott could be in danger.
Yeah, we've got Rabaka off. Rabaka has either been tagged or spun on his own, and he's trying now to get back into this race, but that has dropped him all the way down to the back. Absolute disaster there for Rabaka, as Nipro Racing sets the fastest lap, 1:46.9, as we've still got some battling going down at the back here. Yeah,
it's 3 wide. 14th, Johnny on 95.
Oh,
getting a better run. It's still 3 wide. Oh no, still 3 wide. It's now 2 wide. What's Dion? Oh, Dion's gonna be late on the brakes. Oh. 3 wide. This is not gonna work. Dion's round. Just like Sebastian Vettel. Learning from the best, mate. Well done. So yeah, Johnny on 95 then. He's capitalised on that, and Dion is down the back, and Rebecca is DNF'd. Described as Dion will be next. Yeah, we shall see.
You could have said there Rebecca's down at the backup, but we'll move on from that one. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Up front, it's still Nipro and Joe with Scott. He's about 1.6. He's keeping the gap there, but the 2 in front are just slightly gapping him, and it seems to be at the moment we've got a Scott train from right down until about 13th, really, Matt.
Yeah, they're all within a second all the way down to Patuka. Then you've got a bit of a gap with OMG, it's Prix. And then again, probably Muffin, just that 1 second behind, and then he's got a bit of a train as well with Speed Iceman and JTX, all taking different lines through there. Yeah, and Bastos. Let's see what he can do. See if he can hold on. See if he can close in on JTX and Speed Iceman, who are battling for a point. The other fighting set to 3. That could be. Well, it's not there anymore, so I think we're fine. It could be Perifino though, who's at 18th, or it could have been Dion, who's really struggling. I think he's got no wing. Which is a shame. Bixie, he's gone for the move.
What a move, Bixie! Right when they're
starting to get the cut back. Not quite.
That was a brilliant move. I just caught the end of that on the screen there. It's not normally like Scott to be sleeping there, but wow, that was a great move there from Moreno. It's normally hard enough just going through there on your own. Never mind 2 abreast. What a move! But yeah, Slenderman in the comments. Paul Di Resta needed in the comms box. Well, unfortunately, I am not Paul Di Resta. I am Paul McGuinness, but I am with my.
We got the better Paul. as we've seen at the World Endurance Championship.
Yeah, we'll not go there. But yeah, it's good to have you back in the comments box, Matt. As we see Heavy T and Ivor Brian Mike. I don't know what happened there, but the McLaren, I was going to say Mercedes and Ferrari even are having a little ding dong down at the back. Not where they usually are, but that's where they are in ILR6. That's how competitive it is in this tier, as we've seen by qualifying and of course at the front at the moment. Now of course it is wet out there, so these guys don't have to pit, but I honestly can't see these intermediate tyres lasting for the whole duration, so pit stop probably will.
They're not doing that. No. Probably like 15. I don't know, I've not done any wet practice, so I'm not too clear on how long these intermediates last. I've never really done a wet race around France, so yeah, I can't really tell you on how long these intermediates will last. So yeah.
Yeah, you know, of course, this is a good data for the guys racing on later on in the other tiers. Matt and myself are racing in ILR4 at 8 o'clock. See how we get on. But Scott just got the first penalty of the race, I think that was, with a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal for the Scotsman.
Yeah, first penalty. Joe's on 2 warnings. Yeah, and I think that is it really. So Joe, don't want to ruin his race. He's still keeping within a second, just to Nipro, but Nipro is slowly putting that gap on him now. It's like Nipro's race to lose at the moment.
Yeah, indeed, but these conditions are so tricky out there. Just look at the tarmacs, pretty greasy, especially as you come through this high speed.
O'Sheen is about to go around the outside on Scott. Can he do it? Oh, yes he can. What a move, O'Sheen. What a move, especially in these conditions. It's never easy to do, and he made it look easy anyway. And Paul's mate, who we cannot pronounce, O'Sheen, up to 4th, and Scott is, well, tried to get him napping there, but not quite, and Scott is now down to 5th. So it looks like Scott does not have the pace at the moment to keep up with the top guys. Well, today anyway. So
yeah, indeed. I didn't know his name before, but now I know O'Sheen. That was an absolutely brilliant move. That's not a name you will forget in a hurry after that. As now GG Bigsery starts closing in on the top 3. Let's have a look at the fastest laps. And the top 3, roughly, they're about, within 2/10 of each other. It's pretty even between the top 3 at the moment. You've got O'Sheen and Scott basically leading the rest of the pack. So pretty much got a 2 train really with the top 3, and then O'Sheen down towards the back of the field as well. So guys, who do we think could win this race between Nipro, Joe or GG Bigsery? Of course, you can't rule out anyone in this race. We still have 20 laps to go, but it'd be good to have your comments in the stream and we'll read some of them out. But yeah, Matt, we're racing later on, so what do you think's the most tricky part of this circuit? What's the most difficult part to get right?
I think just the sector here where Nipro and Joe are coming through. I think that, it's a silent but deadly corner. Just this little section here. You can gain so much time, and you can also lose it as well. Turn 1, turn 2, again. You gotta make sure you're on the right line to gain that time. Yeah, and I think that's it really. I think everything else is pretty straightforward. But yeah, I think we'll turn 1, 2, and just after the second straight, just doing that right lander, and then just that corner there really.
Oh, Joe's getting very close now to the back of Nipro. I'm on board with him. Nipro is defending. Can Joe go around the outside here? We've seen him do it before, but he's just staying behind Nipro at the moment. These guys definitely in a class of their own at the moment, but Joe is just lining up Nipro for a move at any second. Let's have a look and see what his ERS, sorry. Yeah, but he's ran wide. I'm just checking the ERS. Doesn't have much left.
Joe doesn't have many, and as Johnny picks up a penalty. Won't do much with him at the moment because he's currently in 14th, but yeah, it's like Joe needs to start saving some ERS, especially in the areas that you're not going to overtake. You're getting close to that sniper. Yeah. As
we watch these two, I'm just going to say a big hello to Tom in the comments. As we see,
a bit of a moment there.
Yeah.
As Joe trying to think about it. Oh, hold on. No. Oh, he couldn't get enough grip on there. And yeah, Nipro holds on for now. But this is where I would save ERS. You know, I'm not going to find a gap. I'm not going to find an area to overtake him. You know, he's currently in 4, which is overtake. I wouldn't be anywhere near that. As
Joe disconnects.
Oh no, it's that Newcastle connection. Well, I'm guessing he's from Newcastle. He's NUFC. Could be anywhere. Could be Newport United. It could be Welsh. You never know. But yeah, Joe disconnects. Big Surrey is gonna rub his big hands together and
I'm sorry.
We're loving this site at the moment. There's Big Surrey, big hands. Loving his big hands.
Okay, right, we'll move on for that. Hopefully Joe can reconnect and take that back, that second place, because inevitably Big Surrey will overtake, but hopefully Joe can get back. But yeah, I mean, just before that though, Nipro he's very strong at his ERS saving, despite obviously being under pressure. He was constantly, 65-70% ERS, which I guess around this track, Matt, is probably the best way to go, especially with these long straights.
Yeah, ERS management's a tricky run around this circuit. You lose it so quickly. It's one of those big ERS eating circuits, France. So yeah, if you can manage it, you're obviously a winner.
Indeed, as Joe does return back to the session, hopefully he can get back in his car as his teammate O'Sheen is catching up in for that final podium position. And is he back in his car yet? No, he's still ghosting at the moment.
Yeah, not quite. I think O'Sheen lost a bit of time to Scott there though. So I think you have to go AI to invite Joe back. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare for Joe, because all that hard work of getting so close to Nipro is as he's left the session again. So I think it's all over.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
That Racing Point has had a mechanical failure and is limping back to the pits unless they can somehow reboot it. Maybe O'Sheen is now going to take that podium position off of his teammate. And here we go, 2 Force Indias inside each other, nothing like good teammates there. But yeah, as you say, Scott is catching.
Warren will be licking his lips right now, seeing these 2 Force Indias, or Force Indias Racing Points.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, we've not done commentary since, 2018 probably. So, it's quite...
Is it 2018 or is it 2017? No, it's 2018, I think.
Yeah, so it's
whatever.
Quite
game.
Yeah, it's quite difficult trying to not say, Force India instead of Racing Point, but we'll get there. Give us time, guys.
Yeah.
Give us time.
Last time here, Manor wasn't even on the grid. Ignore that statement.
Oh, O'Sheen runs a bit wide there. O'Sheen ran a bit wide there. Scott isn't close enough at the moment to capitalise, but he does quite a lot of ERS, so he can use it on this back straight. As you said, Matt, this corner here, so easy just to lose the rear end. And Scott was flat through there, jeez.
Especially in the wet, okay.
Well, it's Scottish Scott, so we're used to this wet weather like myself.
Yeah, it's just fine. Yeah,
it's fine for. This is just a little rain shower. This is nothing. As O'Sheen's very wide.
Oh.
Yep. I'm half tempted to say take the wet lines round the outside, but this isn't karting, this is F1 2019. As I'm watching these guys, too much karting these days. Oh, it's Johnny's left as well now. Oh,
well, you are better at it, so
I've got to be better at something, eh? But we'll get back onto this battle for third at the moment. As O'Sheen's he must be using all of his ERS. So he's got 94%. Jeez, that is going to help him in this battle for fourth with Scott. But we're almost half distance in this race. Let's go through the running order. We have Nipro, who is just a second ahead of GG Big City. So Nipro he's probably just taking it easy at the moment. As Johnny...
Prix is now overtaking Joe.
Yeah, but that wasn't really... that was inevitable as we'll go back to these. So it's Nipro from GG Big City, from O'Sheen in third with Scott in fourth. See, I'm getting better now. I can say O'Sheen.
I think Joe's back in his car now, though. I think.
Is Joe back?
No, he's not. No, he's still ghosted.
No, he's not returned yet. So it's a quite a train going on here for third at the moment between Oisin, Scott, Easty Mats and Petuka in sixth. So we've got the Haas, we've got the McLaren, we've got the Red Bull, and we've got the Racing Point of Oisin who's off.
And Bastos and JTX going side by side. Yeah, as Bastos, I think, hold on to that move. I think all goes down. I don't know where. I think JTX was ahead. But yeah, what happened to Oisin, Paul?
Yeah, it looked as if he just lost the rear end on that corner towards the rear of the circuit, the fast right-hander, as we're talking about quite often. How I'm saying it's easy to lose the rear end there. And I think that's what happened to Oisin. But look at this, we've now got quite a train forming. This could get very interesting. And as Matt said, pit stops could play a part in this, so could somebody maybe pit now, maybe? Get a new fresh set of intros?
Could do, but I think I just want to hold on because Victory, even though it was over a 2-second gap, is now within 6/10 of Nipro. So Nipro, for some reason, is struggling. And Victory is closing in. So out of nowhere, Victory is in contention for the win here.
Yeah, indeed, as we've actually got a pitter. What? Okay, Ivor has gone on to the mediums.
Uncle Bryn, has it stopped raining? I think I can't see any rain. It has stopped raining.
Yeah, the rain has stopped.
So mediums, yeah, it's got mediums. I think he can probably get into the end. I think there's much difference between the medium and hards, tyre life-wise, anyway. So I think it might be a bit too early because I haven't seen any DRS and he's struggling already. So yeah, I don't think it's a bit too early. But you know, when you're down, when you're not in the points, you've got to take a risk. And Uncle Bryn, well done.
Yeah, well, he's doing a typical Ferrari strategy there, going on the wrong tyres, probably too early.
Yeah, plan F.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we'll move on from that one. We'll get back to the front. As Nipro has still got 7/10 over GG Bigsery, who does look pretty strong in that final sector. Let's have a look at the ERS management. Both of them look...
They've all got so high. It's brilliant. And yeah, Scott, he's capitalised on people's mistakes and he's in third. So,
yeah, Kabafi Muffin is in the pitch.
A chance to find it. Yep.
Yep, just there.
And BW as well. So let's see what tyres they're going on. They're going on mediums as well. What's Kapavi going on? Is he going to be able to jump? Whoever's in the pits, BW, he's on mediums as well. And where is he? Yes, he has jumped in. Well, not jumped in, he's come out ahead again. And they've gone on to mediums. So where's Ivor Bryan in all this? And he's, Ivor Bryan. You're making me say Ivor Bryan. Ivor Bryn. Bryn. Not
Bryn, not Bryan.
Bryn. Not Bryan. Bryn.
Okay. Right.
Just remember Uncle Bryn from Devon and Stacey. Just, go.
There we go. DRS is now enabled, Matt.
Right, there you go. So I think that Kapafi Muffin and Big W have absolutely aced this one. Let's see what they can close in. Kapafi was 9th, heading into the pit stops, or 8th with Joe.
Oisin's up the inside of Matt's. Good move, mate. Good move. Just caught that on stream. That was a brilliant move there. As you were focusing on those two, the action for 4th place is heating up. But all of this now, DRS is now enabled. So will we see the front
I think might be doing the pits now. And is he? No, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, BT. Oh, that was close. Oh, he's doing speed in the pits. No, he's not. Oh, that was close. Stop. Is he coming? No, he's not coming on.
Oisin! Oh, mate, that was opportunistic.
I think Scott there forgot that this was the pit entry because he looked very cautious.
Oisin
has capitalised on that. But let's see what the Red Bull guys can do. It might get held. Scott has been held. Is that going to capitalise on Oisin? Where is he? Oisin is out, and he's got out over Scott.
Oh, look at this lane of cars. Out Scott as well. Look at this lane of cars. Oh my god.
Mats and Oisin have got out ahead of Scott, so Scott, the biggest loser there. Yeah. Easty capitalises on. Red Bulls, well, the triple head in the pits and hold and stop. Can he hold it?
Interesting.
Wow, Mats has been behind stop for a while. Well, majority of the race, to be honest. Yeah, this is his chance to say, why stop? But let's see if he can capitalise on that. And yeah, let's see what people can do. Nipro is on hards though.
Yeah,
interesting.
I was about to say that. That could take a while to heat up, but
yeah, I think he definitely gets the end on mediums.
Yeah,
definitely.
Just want to give
do 15 laps at least. So, yeah, Nipro. Yeah, we'll see if it pays off as Mats has gone past Oshin, so as Oshin made a mistake, Paul, as you're probably about to put in there.
No, I didn't quite catch that.
Okay.
Focusing on the leaders, but this battle for third place is really heating up now. Just want to say a big hello to Lenny in the comments. Good to have you along, Lenny. And I think you're commentating on ILR4 later on, so hopefully we'll not see a disaster between Matt and I. But yeah,
we won't be anywhere near on the track, will we? That's fine.
Yeah, whatever. Back up to the front. Sniper is now DRS range of GG Big City. And yeah, like you said, Matt, the tires will last to the end for Nipro, but can he hold off Big City for much longer? I don't think so, going at how quickly he has caught up.
Yeah, well, he showed his pace in the wet, so yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
We will indeed.
But obviously DRS is enabled now, so yeah. Obviously Victory didn't have that, and Joe didn't have that before to get past Nipro. So yeah, it's got DRS, so let's see if he can close in.
He's right on board, he's catching
200 mile an hour. Nipro is not even doing 200 mile an hour. Is Nipro doing a defend? Is it going to be late? No, he's not. He thinks better of it. Now to third, down to second. Slow on the traction, easy on the traction. Gets a better run. I think they'll get even runs there, but I think with Big Three and the slipstream will close in.
Oh, what's going on back there?
And what's happened? Patuka.
And Scott, a little bit of contact there. Caught that on stream there. That was all getting a bit argy-bargy into that chicane.
OMG Prix. Where's he come from?
Oshin and Mats are side by side as well. This is all kicking off as Easy Mats runs wide and Oshin is up into third, but Scott and Patuka are still going for it side by side.
Mats is round.
Oh, Mats is round as well.
Oh, yep. And OMG Prix is up 6 positions. He is licking his lips with this one. What a drive so far from Prix. Up to fourth now. So let's see. Leader. Oh, this could be it now. Nipro, well, goes defensive, but I think they will be worthless because now Victory is taking the lead on lap 15 of 27. And as Big W picks up a penalty, Oshin sets the fastest lap. It's all kicking off here, Paul.
It really is. We're just about halfway through this race now. Oshin is up into third place, but we have to keep our eyes on this battle for the lead between Big City and Nipro. It's been pretty much status quo all race, even in the wet conditions. But somehow at the moment, I was going to say Nipro's leading, but he's not. But he's still in second place, just keeping track with Big City. But we can expect Big City now to pull away.
He is closing in. Is he doing a dive bomb? No, he's not. And I think Nipro has made a run strategy call here, especially in these track conditions. The track is so cold. It's been in the wet, so yeah, the hards are always going to be difficult time to heat up, and yeah, Victory is capitalised, and yeah.
As I think we've got a wasp in this commentary box. Get away, move! But it's attacking me. It is literally attacking me right now. But Nipro is attacking Big City like this wasp is attacking me. And that's what happens in the south of France. Oshin is just in a world of his own at the moment. And we've still got this crazy battle for fourth place between OMG Breeze here, Patuka, Scott, Kapafi Muffin, Big W. So we've got like what, 5-car train for third place at the moment? This is insane.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. Scott's not too far away. He's 1.2 back from Patuka, but Yeah, Patuka looks like he's in striking distance of OMG Prix. See if Prix can hold on as Patuka sets the fastest lap and he sends that message to OMG Prix saying he is here. Like Prix is here as well, and Patuka is here. Unbelievable.
Such a cheesy
Let's
joke.
see what he can do. It is, yeah. I'm just, you know, God, you know, you don't make these jokes if you're mature.
Yeah.
And, yep. Stupid Muffin is on the back of Stott. He's down to 6th. It's not been a race. It's been a race to forget for Stott today. Yeah, let's see what Kabuffy Muffin can do. Stott has not got DRS, and I think this is going to be an easy move for the. Oh, Williams has a little bit of a little move there. Ran outside. Yep, done it even before the corner. Stott picks up another penalty, and yep, I think this could be. Stott is going to have a run though. Can he get him back as quickly as he lost it?
Round the outside, possibly.
Side by side.
Oh, it's going to push him out wide. Oh, still side by side.
It is. I'm watching on board from Big W. Let's see. Kabuffy Muffin holds on. Is Stott going to be close enough now? No, it's not. He's going to try and get him into turn 1, I reckon, if he can keep within that DRS. He's now down 4 tenths. It is within that W, and it's not within that DRS. Victory sets the fastest lap, sending that message to Nipro, and Nipro is now 2.1 seconds back from victory. And it's Patuka again sends the message as well to Oshin. It's only 3 seconds back from Oshin, so a podium is not out of the question yet.
Scott and Kabuffy. Scott's off track. He's gave that place back, but here comes Big W. Can he go up the inside?
That was
you don't want to be too close.
Streaky bum time. Moving on.
Yeah, but these guys still.
Who's doing that best run? Big W has been on the lap holder. Is on the lap holder fresh tyres.
Here comes though.
It's not the better run though. It's not the better run on Stott. And even though Stott has got DRS, and I think Stott might have damage though. I think he's got damage. I think I've seen from BW he's got a bit of left side end plate damage. So that's probably why he's falling back and getting penalties. And it's a shocking race from Stott. Heavy T has been heavy on the brakes and he's got past Bastos.
Yeah,
Johnny is sort of falling down to 15th now. Where's Joe? Joe is only still 12th. Well, he's just lost the place to JTX, but he's still 12th. I think he's just giving up on this one. And he's out of the points.
Yeah, I don't think he's back yet. I think he's still AI,
no,
Joe. But a couple laps ago, I think Scott lost his front wing. Well, lost a part of his front wing at the chicane. I think it was with Oshin. So I think that's why Scott's falling so far back. But as I say that, Oshin now everyone's setting the fastest lap now. Patuka, Oshin. The track's obviously getting a little bit more warmer now. And these guys are setting quicker lap times, but Kabuffy and Big W are going side by side into turn 1, possibly, and Big W backs out of that one.
Trying to get a better run, which Kabuffy Muffin has got a 3-second penalty for his cut there. So I don't know what happened to JTX there because it was past Joe, and it looks like Joe got past him, even though he is an AI. Okay, moving on. That's the Kabuffy Muffin up 8 positions now. MG Prix up 5. Biggest loser is Joe, but we won't count that one. I think we got to count probably Stott really.
What's going on down here?
The position and Stott. His head's gone. I think his head has gone.
There's a stupendous battle going on between this midfield pack. Kabuffy Muffin, Big W, Speed Iceman, Scott, Easty Mats. Everyone is literally.
No, Mats don't have a run. Round outside. No, he backs out of it.
Big W's up the inside of Kabuffy Muffin though. Oh, he spun the both
out!
Oh,
they both out! Oh no! Disaster here at Paul Ricard for Kabuffy Muffin. And who else was that? Stott? Not Stott. It wasn't Stott. Big W. That's who it was.
I tell you what though, Kabuffy Muffin, that was some save. I tell you what, son. He was literally drifting around that corner. That I need to see that, mate. Send us that later on, mate, because that looked like that looked pretty impressive. It must have been said. But yeah, wow, Matt, this is really kicking off in the final 10 laps of this race.
Yep.
And we're on Speed
So,
Ice
yep.
Man. Can he defend now
Oh,
from...
couple of feet. Round the outside. Looks like...
What is that?
Oh,
Is
he's
it-
still there! Is he still on inters, or is that just
What?
me?
No.
No, he's on mediums. He is on mediums.
Yeah, I
When
seen
you
that
go
myself.
onto him, he is on mediums, but on board of probably Muffin is on inters. Oh no, the front right is on intermediates.
Yeah, I can see
And
this one.
yeah, the left, the two lefts. Yeah. All we know is on mediums, so I think that he's on mediums. Probably Muffin now then. Let's see if we can get past Iceman.
We need
Who's got
to,
the better run? Well, I don't think it matters because I think
you need to keep an eye on Easty
Muffin has
Mats.
got DRS.
Here comes Easty Mats as well, through the middle of both of them. Can he do
Oh!
this? Oh, those contacts!
Go on!
Oh, goal! Contact between the two McLarens and who was that as well? Kapafi Muffin. But here comes Scott and all this. Oh, God, we're going for four wide. We're going to go four wide.
Oh, a bit more contact.
As the two McLarens now go side by
I
side.
like it. Oh,
Oh.
is he going to lose it? Oh, well, it's
Oh,
started
no.
him! Started him!
What is guys?
Started him!
This, and now we've got the links of.
It's all kicking off! It's all kicking off! What's Muffin going to do? Oh, he thinks about it. Oh, that was cheeky from Scott there. Oh, that's how she sets the fastest lap.
Do you know? I feel really sorry for Gigi Biggs who's out there
Brave.
leading this race, but this is
Scott gets another penalty.
yeah.
Muffin, heavy T. Oh, heavy T out of nowhere. Where was he?
Oh, here comes the two
Brave?
Mercedes now. The two Mercedes, Big W and Heavy T. Now these guys are going side by side. If I can get the right camera angle. Oh, there's contact!
Oh, contact
But he
again!
can still go around the outside.
Heavy T.
Oh, and
Oh, he thinks about it. Oh, heavy T. He's up 10 positions so far. What a drive of the day so far as he gets a penalty for his troubles. But the two Mercedes going battling just like Britain in real life.
indeed,
But
we've got,
who is this going to be turned into a Spain 2016 or is it going to be Britain 2019?
I'm not sure, but we need
We
a
shall
break
see.
right now. Sorry, we're getting very, very excited here in the commentary box, but here comes Big W. Oh my God, we're going to go full wide again, aren't we? Let's have a look from
Oh
G.
no, there we go. I'm watching from JTX. JTX is doing over it. No, it's not.
But Kapafi goes wide.
Probably Muffin goes wide. I think he's got damage. Yes, he has. JTX, be careful, mate. Round the outside.
Should have
Gets a better run.
DRS.
That should be a good move from there. Heavy T, let's see what he can do. He's up 10 positions, Paul, from back of the grid, from what I can see earlier.
Yeah, no, he said he couldn't set a lap in qualifying, but he's definitely showing that he didn't need to set his
His
lap in
pace at the moment.
qualifying. He's already up to
No.
10th place. An incredible drive.
Sticky gets past Joe. Yep.
Right, whew,
Pretty
let's,
easy move when the car is ghosted.
yeah, right.
Um,
Let's catch our breath here. We'll do a quick rundown.
Big Surrey is currently leading the race. 2.2 back to Nipro. O'Shane in third. 5 seconds back from Nipro. Patuka hasn't. Well, has he closed that gap? Not really. OMG Prix is still hitting 5th. Easty Mats is in 6th. Iceman 7th. Scott 8th. Big W's just right behind Scott in 9th. Heavy T, biggest winner today so far with less than 7 laps to go in 10th. JTX 11th. Pepe Muffin 12th. Bastos 13th. Siggy in 14th. Perry Fino in 15th. Uncle Bryn in 16th. Joe in the pits. Johnny has left the session. Dion is still racing.
Yeah,
he
fair
is
play.
in his car. He's still in his car. Joe is back out. And the two AI drivers are battling each other. So this could be interesting.
Yeah,
as
no.
Bastos gets past Bubby Muffin. I think that's it now. Bubby Muffin might pit and get the fastest. Oh, yep. Nearly. Mr. Breakins there. Oh, and Sticky says thank you very much. And takes 13th off him. Yeah.
Wow, I tell you what, this is some race. Wow. And we've still got 6 laps to go, and how many cars is that within like 2 seconds of each other? Oh wow, this is insane, guys. Let us know in the comments. We're still get the Mercedes.
JTX and Heavy T. Oh no, it's JTX. It's Scott and Heavy T. JTX is like, yep, just gonna stay back here, guys. You take each other out. I'll just, pick up the pieces. Thank you. As they go side by side in the final corner, who's gonna get the better run? Oh, Heavy T. Looks, he's got DRS, so this should be an easy move. Scott is going to be the unfortunate victim in this straight. And so it's down to 11th. What is JTX doing?
DX.
Oh, we're very late on the brakes. Stott should have a better run though. But they're all run wide, and that should be a warning for both of them. There's Heavy T up into 9th now. What a drive, what a drive, what a man. Or woman. Or both. Or neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, Tom in the comments, what have I just witnessed? I didn't realise Paul McGuinness was racing what? The Incredible was around the outside. Tom, is that what you're referring to there? I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you after the race about that one. But we've still got some action here. GTX and
JTX ran outside, mate. Heavy T doesn't get it quite done. Stott will he get a better run? Well, Stott's running out of VRS though, and so is JTX. Well, so is Heavy T. BW has got a bit more than Speed Iceman. Can he make the move on Speed Iceman? I think that is the next move that should happen. It's most likely going to happen. Let's see what can go on here as Heavy T still holds on to 9th. And Big W is behind Speed Iceman. Bit of a different line there from Big W. Yeah, let's see what he can do into turn 1. Who can get the better run? It looks like Speed Iceman. Looks like he's got the better run. I think he might hold on for this one. He's not quite close enough in turn 1. Yeah, no, not quite. So Speed Iceman currently still in 7th, holding on to 7th, obviously. BW picks up a penalty for his B extending. Yeah. So we'll see. Nitro, what's the gap? Yeah, O'Sheen is 2 seconds behind Nitro, so I think that's not going to happen. Yeah, let's see if Big W can get past Iceman this time. Iceman
surely.
at the bend.
Oh, that's a bit late on there.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Nearly. Oh, still nearly. And as Big W gets past him, what about Heavy T? What about GTX? No, not quite close enough for JTX. What about Stiggy? Stiggy, bit of contact with Stott. Well, not Stott, Bastos. Stott is going to take that position though. Stiggy, bit of contact there with Bastos as I taught the last bit of that. And Bastos on the hards like Nipro. Currently in 11th. I don't know the penalty situation as yet, but I think Stott will probably not get any points today. He's in 12th and he's still got penalties, so I don't think so. So Iceman is falling back from. Oh, Big W, I missed it. We've missed it. Big W has got past Speed Iceman, so he must have made a mistake because Heavy T is right up his bottom. That's okay, trying to be a bit PG here. Heavy T.
Yeah, no, we missed that move. I didn't. Oh, there's a yellow flag.
Uncle Bryn, Uncle Bryn.
What's happened there? I'm
he's probably died on the fishing trip. Uncle Bryn.
Where is he?
Salad. It's one of them.
Where has he lost that?
Where's he lost that?
I'm
Sector 3 somewhere. Is it
the pit lane maybe? Maybe he's lost it coming into the pit. I'm not sure, but yeah, Bryn, not Brian, is out of. And I tell you what, fair play to Dion though. That's, I mean,
he's still going.
Like
15 seconds behind.
But you know, like myself,
he's still going.
I should take note from this myself. You know, never ever give up, guys. You know, there's always a chance of getting points, or you know, anything can happen. So as we see, Heavy T and Iceman.
Oh, Heavy T, Iceman must have some damage then, because he's losing positions left, right, and centre, and now Heavy T up 12 positions. Unbelievable drive, unbelievable. Big W's within that DRS and Matt, so Matt must be struggling at the moment. Because yes, closed in on him. OMG Prix has got that. Well, he's in a world of his own at the moment. OMG Prix. As Profino gets past Stott. And Stiggy side by side.
We cannot look away from the screen for 1 minute, guys, and we've got action everywhere. I tell you what, this is a good. I know at the start of the stream said racing for Antoine, but this has been an absolutely incredible race. He will be proud of this race. Honestly, his home track. This is just a stunning drive. Stunning drive, really, from Big W and Heavy T, was it? Yes, up from the back of the grid. Guys, let us know in the comments who your driver of the day is. We've got 3 laps to go. Matt, who would you nominate?
Well, it's Heavy T, isn't it? Uncle Mr. T's cousin.
Nice.
Definitely driver of the day. 12 positions.
I'm not quite.
I don't know more than that.
Yeah.
OG Prix a contender as well, up 5 positions. Patuka that driven well. Patuka and OG Prix. And, yeah. Big W again up 5 positions,
Yep.
but I think AVT something from the back of the grid to get 8th. Or well, depends. You know, penalties might change it still, but that's my selection so far.
Yeah, indeed. Big C in the comments has said Oshin. I can finally say his name properly.
Oh,
yeah,
you've got it right.
Up 2 positions. Started 5th and is now in 3rd.
Yeah, that would make sense if he's 3rd and gone up 2 positions.
And he's not too far behind now of Nipro. We've only got 2 laps to go now. I think it's just a little bit too far away as he sets the fastest lap of the race with a 34.2, and it's closed the gap to about 1.2 seconds or so.
Can he get within that second? I think that's crucial this lap and the next. Can he close within those 2 that second and get DRS?
At the rate
He's
driving,
just out of it at the moment, but he looks like he's got the pace. But can Nipro hold on? Nipro will not be wanting to finish 3rd. He'd be unhappy with 2nd after getting pole. But yeah, it looks like it. Looks like he might just run out of time machine because it's just that 1 second barrier. And Big W is still behind Easty Mats, who is probably the only driver in the top 10 to not lose a position. So it's Kapafi Muffin, who is now 14th.
Well,
and Dion is 17th.
We can check that.
Easty Mats.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He's the two Mats here, the only Matt not to have lost a position. But just on the
Big W. Well, he's lost a position now.
Yeah, we had to say that, didn't we? We had to say that, didn't we? But just a point there, Nipro Racing. Even if Oshin does catch him, Nipro's closest challenger in the championship is Joe, who is obviously not scoring points. So he probably won't fight too hard should Oshin catch him. But we have 1.5 laps to go here at Paul Ricard. We'll just check to see if there's any more comments in this section. Brian, my DNF was a bit stupid. My controller disconnected with 2 bars of battery, so he's had a ERS failure or a, unlucky.
A CRS.
Yeah, a CRS.
Controller
response.
For God's sake. Certain.
Only
Controller.
you. Only you, Matt.
No.
Only you. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I used to have that as well. I used to race when I used to race on the pad.
Jeez, GG Big City, they were just on board with him. His tyres are fading quickly. Thankfully, it's the last lap.
He's within DRS though, but I think he's too far away on this. It's going to be a massive dive bomb. Is he going to do it?
Surely too far back.
Yes, he is. No, he's not.
I think Oshin will be very, very happy with that 3rd place, a podium. But of course, he would like to catch Nipro, but it's just too far back in this final lap. As I guess we should go back to the front out and ride on board with GG Big City.
Iceman looks like he's under a bit of under pressure. He hasn't got DRS on Heavy T, but JTX steady, and they've both got DRS on him, so he could be a sitting duck right here as Speed Iceman lose down to 10th. JTX now into 9th. Steady not quite close to him, and OG Prix gets a penalty. Yeah. That's probably not going to affect him position wise.
We need to go back to the front, no Matt. GG Big City is coming around the final corner. This is a yellow flag in sector 2.
We're side by side, but Steady and Speed Iceman. Steady gets past Speed Iceman.
GG Big City takes the victory gate drive there. Oh, wait a minute. No, Nipro takes the win.
No, he isn't.
Nipro takes the win.
No, never mind.
With Oshin in second.
Oshin second.
GG Big City must. Oh, what is going on in this camera angle?
Hello.
Patuka's up to 4th.
OG Prix, is he going to close anything? No, not quite. He stays 5th. Big W in 6th. He's coming across the line now. Where is he going to go with penalties though? Easty Mats is still behind him. That's the line. Yeah, Easty Mats gets 6th, so keeps the record of finishing there. Oh, but no! There
you go, so Heavy T in 12. No. Pinorino crossing the line. Let's see what these penalties do.
Heavy T. Oh no.
And we've got Joe.
Cross the line 8th, and he's finished 12th.
Yeah, that's what penalties do at Paul Ricard. You cannot run wide. We've got the Battle of the Ghosts.
Stevie.
Scott.
Awkward. And stop. What's he going to do?
Going to be very, very disappointed.
Outfield, I think.
Yeah, be very
Later
disappointed with 17th. And I tell you what, just for me alone, driver of the day, I'm going to say is Dion. At the back, kept his head, just finished the race. Many league racers should take note of this, including myself, and finishes the race down in 18th, I think that was. 17th, should I say.
Yes.
Wow, Matt, that was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, we can breathe now. Can we breathe?
We can breathe. Wow. That crazy battling down the midfield between Matt and Scott and everyone else, that was just crazy. But yeah, so we've got Nipro who takes the victory then. He will extend his championship lead after that. His championship rival is Joe, who scored nothing. So yeah, it's been a good drive from Oisin. We'll be very happy with that in second place, and GG Big City in third. That was. Well guys, so I think we've come to the conclusion then that it seems to be that Oisin and Heavy T, despite his penalties, are the drivers of the day. And there we go, we'll do a final rundown. It's Nipro Racing who takes victory, half a second to Oisin, so close in the end. GG Big City will take the third place. He was obviously winning the race on track, but penalties. Pituka in fourth, with OMG Brie in fifth. Easy Mats, great battling there between GTX, Big W Bastos, who is ninth. Stiggy takes the final point in 10th, with Eichmann 11th. Heavy T, unfortunate there, but still up 8 positions in 12th. Pinarino 13th, with Kapafi Muffin in 14th. Joe, unlucky with that disconnection, in 15th, although I think he got back at the end maybe. Johnny in 16th with Dion, and 17th Scott will be very, 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 knowing Scott, unhappy with that. 18th Brian, again, control your disconnection.
Bryn.
And Bryn with the racket in 28th.
Not Brian, not Brian. Bryn.
He looks like a Brian, alright? He looks like a Brian. We'll just
You've
go
never
with,
seen him?
just go with that. It looks like a Brian, alright? So, guys, that has been ILR6 round France.
And our glamorous return.
Glamorous return, guys. Hopefully we will be back, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, from Matt and I, we will see you next time. But I think up next is the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg. So until then, guys, take care. We have been there. So guys, until then, take care, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.